Welcome to Superchat. If you are on your way towards 1,000, 2,000, or even 10,000 subscribers or more, then you are in the right place. We are going to introduce you to some of the most influential content creators that can help to get your channel moving beyond your first 1,000 subscribers and your first 4,000 hours of watch time. So thank you everybody for coming in. Have you ever had yourself a very busy day where you didn't get a chance to eat? And you're literally starving, and you know, like, you're just gonna have to tough it out for a couple of hours, but right at the last second you think to yourself, I think I know what I can make that takes less than 5 minutes. So you put in a couple of pieces of toast, but they don't come out perfect. They come out like bliss. They're crispy on the outside and just barely underdone. It is the best meal I've had all week. So welcome everybody. I hope you enjoy that kind of thing for yourself as well, or we'll give it a try tomorrow. Thank you everybody for coming in, and welcome again to Superchat. We have got a couple of names on our wheel right away, and I meant to put another channel up on the screen. I didn't mean to have that there. Thrill Seeks actually dropped a super chat on us before the live stream even started, hours upon hours upon hours ago, and I did have to move the times today. So we try to never move the times once they're set unless I absolutely have to, but for today I had to, but we never take the day off unless we absolutely have to. So we're happy to be here. Mr. Naz, good to see you in the house, responsible for the naming of the Wheel of Doom. We got a couple names on our wheel already. Scratch and Pete PA is in the pole position, of course. I am Betty J. Gathers there, Mrs. VSNC09, and Wolf Spirit Productions is coming up right now. I know we have a few brand new channels in the chat, so you have to bear with me. I usually do a much more professional intro. But I did enjoy my toast. Michael's Adventures is one of the most supportive creators that I have met, and he will likely be with us in a few hours, or a couple of hours anyway. He can't be with us every day just due to a work schedule, but we might be lucky because now we're so late, he might be able to slip in here before we finish. Diana Brienne Fairchild, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. Alucard, good to have you here. Chris's Clever Craft is in the house. Sparkle's Hope Chest is never far behind Wolfsbear Productions. So I've got them both on the wheel. Fanatic Guide is in the house, and a extremely supportive creator. He supports on all of my channels, as a matter of fact. Alec Marcus Glasgow, good to see you back in the house. Boyer Coffee Enterprises, for anybody that didn't already know, that is Lenny the Lawyer Live with a second channel. All that fluff and stuff is visiting us from Australia in what must be the early morning for you. Business Services and Opportunities, good to see you in the house. That's Charlene Heel with a second channel. I'm actually just going to get her onto the wheel as well because she happens to be a member, and we always put the members on the wheel as soon as I see them in the chat. Come Hither with Heather was here really early, having a little bit of funky activity with their keyboard there. Chris's Clever Craft, I think I said hello. Evangelist Melvina Thomas, good to see you back in the house. Gloria's Platter is a dear friend. Jasmine Ortiz, good to have you back. Nita VR Designs, good to see you here as well. Palettes, Pouts, Perfumes, and Panning. Tracy, forgive me, I had an extremely busy day, and I did get your message but have not responded, but I certainly will, and it's not really a big deal what you're talking about, so just bear with me, and I will probably have to hold on until tomorrow to get back to you so I can put a thoughtful effort into your response, but it's no big deal. We're just talking about some copyright stuff. I have a lot of copyright claims on my personal channel, and then I've seen many more. So copyright claims are not a big deal unless you get tons of them. YouTube does threaten that they will not monetize you if you have too many, but that's something to just keep in mind as you're building up a channel. But later on, it's not so much of a big deal. Paradise Austin Parrott, good to see you in the house. Peyton Samuels, I think is a brand new channel here in the chat. I think we've seen Wanderlicious Vlog before, and forgive me if I'm mistaken, but it's good to have you both here. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators in the house. Everybody's willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat. If you take your time, meet people one by one, and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time if that's what you would like. Boyer Coffee Enterprises just dropped a super chat on us, so for that reason we're going to make their channel the next one that we look at right after Thrill Seeks. That's actually Lenny the Lawyer Live, and we're going to have a look at what he's got going on the second channel there. Philip Lemon, I didn't mean to miss you. Good to see you in the house, and forgive me if I did miss anybody. I certainly don't mean to. As long as everybody's still active, we should get around to everybody. If you have mentioned something that you meant for me to see, like a question or a comment, just please mention it again. With either 3 thumbs up or at mention Superchat Connect and Grow, and that should help me see it a little bit easier, and I will keep my eyes open and hopefully catch it the next time around. Anything that anybody's mentioned up until now I absolutely missed with my long-winded introduction. So Thrill Seeks, I can't imagine, is with us right now. It's very late for them, way beyond 2 in the morning now. But they did drop a super chat on us earlier today, and I always appreciate the generosity from my dear friend Thrill Seeks. He brings us roller coaster and theme park footage. I hope you'll check his channel out if you haven't already. Boyer Coffee Enterprises. Let's see what you've got going on. Lenny the Lawyer Live is going to hang me out to dry today because weeks upon weeks have gone on and the Stream Deck sits here with a blank screen, unused, and now with 1 or 2 layers of dust. I've got to get the video done for that. And Klastic TV, good to see you here. I've got you on the Wheel of Doom. How can you avoid copyright without trimming or turning it off videos? You really probably can't, Wanderlicious Vlog. So the only thing you can plan on doing is trying to use music beforehand that is not meant to be copyright. Like, for instance, a copyright-free or royalty-free music, we often call it. But even that sometimes doesn't help. Unfortunately, there are false claims. And there are also companies out there, if you can believe it, maliciously, that will go out and register music that does not belong to them just because nobody else picked it up. And then they are able to hold the copyright for that, and we have to fight with YouTube over it and this and that. I thought I already connected on this channel. Maybe I'm mistaken, so forgive me, Lenny the Lawyer Live. This is Boyer Coffee Enterprises, and what Lenny the Lawyer Live brings us is legal information. So hopefully everybody will enjoy what we learn, both on this channel and his original. Now, I usually don't subscribe. I'm just going to do it right this second. I'm still going to take this video and add it into my watch later list, though, and I'll clean up that connection afterwards. But I'm going to show you Lenny the Lawyer Live right now, and you can see where Boyer Coffee Enterprises comes from. So Lenny the Lawyer Live brings us more legal information here, and with over 105 subscribers now, I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards 200. So if possible, it's best to avoid copyright music if you can in the beginning. It's very difficult when you have things playing in the background, or if you're doing StreamYard panels and other people have it playing, or if you're doing outdoor live streaming and things like that. But all that copyright claims mean is that the publisher or the artist is going to get the ad money that comes in for that particular video forever. Now, it's possible in some cases that they're sharing 50-50. Sometimes they just take it. You just have to decide for yourself whether it's worth keeping the video up, knowing that you're not going to make the ad money. I have lots of copyright claims. Most of those videos have less than 1,000 views, so the ad money that was going to come in I would have been lucky if it was much over $1 or $2. So I'm happy to have the views and the subs, and it does make sense for me to have the stuff that I have on my channel, but it happens to everybody at some point. You just have to decide whether you want to keep the video in your series or pull it down and re-edit it or chop it up if you have to, if that makes sense. Did I see Corinne's Life come in? Yes, Corinne's Life is a dear friend. and is here as a member and a moderator. So thank you one more time, Lenny the Lawyer Live, for that super chat. I'm going to have to go and scan back and see if I caught your, I didn't catch your message at the time. Let me see what you did say, in case there was something that I missed that you wanted to talk about. And pardon me while my thing lags like it always likes to lag. I'll get to it in a second here. What are your thoughts about using other forms of social media to promote YouTube channels? So thank you for asking, Boyer Coffee Enterprises. For that reason, I would suggest that everybody who hasn't already connect to Scratch and Pete PA, because he is, first of all, here as a beloved and dedicated moderator, has been a friend for a long time, but he is a shining jewel in the Tuber Chat family for a number of reasons. He's always in the pole position on the Wheel of Doom, and he has built in, from the very beginning, interaction into his series from the other social networks. Somebody like me, who is a natural social media marketer, simply posts this week's live stream or video out on the other networks like Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Reddit, and then possibly occasionally other places. The YouTube community tab is part of that now. But people like Scratch and Pete PA take it much further and build interactivity into the idea of how to use the other social networks. So it's absolutely a great idea. Thank you for asking, and definitely worth mentioning. The Gaming Ham, thank you so much for sending that highlighted milestone message through the chat. Forgive me for anybody that I've missed so far. I'm slowly catching up here. I'm going to catch up to the chat in another moment. I don't mean to miss anybody. As long as everybody's still active, we should get around to everybody. The Gaming Ham, I'm just going to get you onto the wheel right now as well. And let's spin. But thank you one more time, Lenny the Lawyer Live, for that super chat from Boyer Coffee Enterprises. And Patty Southern Kitchen and more, good to see you here. Popping the Popcorn is in the house. Ace Flaw 1 is with us. Thank you for coming in. Michael Vlogs, good to have you back. Oh, yeah, that could be a possibility. Boyer Coffee Enterprises. Some of those licenses get pretty lengthy, but you certainly could either display them or possibly even link them. That's not the worst idea I've heard, as a matter of fact. That might be a great idea. I've had things where I've used a video clip from a stock service and got constant copyright nags over it. And it's because of video, so they're like copyright. It's not a strike, it's just a notification or whatever. And then I had to go with the company and complain to them, and then they said they whitelisted it, and I got to go and look again, and it was really annoying. When you pay for a service, you know, you expect the service to work. You don't want to have to chase them for copyright claims and things like that. So forgive me while I'm trying desperately to catch up to our thing. Wolfspear Productions, I'm going to put both of your channels up, by the way, when I put that up for Sparkle's Hope Chest, so thank you for that. Wolfspear Productions is the daughter of Sparkle's Hope Chest, so she just sent a super chat for Mom, so I'm going to put both their channels up in another moment. Let me put Sparkle's Hope Chest up here right now, and I see the Gaming Ham slipped another super chat in there as well, so I'll get the Gaming Ham up there in another moment as well. Thank you for that. I wonder if Thrill Seeks was trying to snipe the stream boss position before the live stream. I wonder if that was it. He's been known to do that. And then thank you. Forgive me if I'm racing my way through these talks and answers. If anybody wants to talk more about copyright and things like that, we can do that in a little bit after we get spinning the wheel a few times. And then Wolfspear Productions just dropped another super chat anyway. So thank you for that. Thank you for the extra generous support. I really do appreciate that. We'll put that up right after the Gaming Ham then. Sparkle's Hope Chest, who's on the screen right now, is mom to Wolfspear Productions. So Wolfspear Productions just dropped a super chat for us. They're both members. As a matter of fact, Wolfspear Productions happens to be a gold member, so we'll see their link drop by Nightbot every 30 minutes or so as well. The Gaming Ham Ham managed to actually slip that snipe right in there and became the stream boss for a second. What I'm talking about is that video game life meter under my camera. Whoever knocks the last bit of life off of that with a Super Chatter membership becomes the next stream boss, and the Gaming Ham will get a little bit of extra exposure for that reason. Pardon me for the things I'm missing in the chat. Thank you, Wolfspear Productions. Almost a year as a member, my dear goodness. That is an extremely generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter. Hopefully I'm not missing any questions in the chat. If I am, just please mention them again with 3 thumbs up or at mention Superchat Connect and Grow. That should help me see it a little bit easier. And I will try to catch it the next time around. I'm way behind with lots of the things that I mentioned as well, but we'll get to those in a moment. Sparkle's Hope Chest brings us pure variety on her channel, very much different than Wolfspear Productions, although these two creators will collaborate when they have the time. So Sparkle's Hope Chest brings us great series, including a wonderful look at the creator behind the channel with a Motel Life series, and things are changing right now, as a matter of fact. So I'm looking forward to seeing what's going on in that series. Be Amazing Sylvia, thank you so much for coming in. I was hanging out with her on a live stream the other day, and Be Amazing Sylvia is a creator who's been with me for over 2 years now. You wonder to yourself who's still going to be with you, you know, a year or 2 years down the road after you start your YouTube journey, and Be Amazing Sylvia is one of these dear friends for me. She actually came up with something the other day, and she has a brand new song that she will sing for you a cappella if you drop a super chat over there. So I encourage everybody who hasn't already seen that and has the ability to hop over there and push her for that as well. Sparkle's Hope Chest, like I said, brings us pure variety, and you can see the generosity in this creator with so many featured channels up here on the front of their page. When you feature channels on your front page this way, you're saying to the YouTube algorithm and to your audience that these channels are worthy of being featured by you, and then when some of those channels hopefully feature you in return, they're saying to their audience and the YouTube algorithm that your channel is worthy of being featured by them. So you can imagine the kind of impact that has both on your audiences and on the YouTube algorithm when your channel is featured on so many other creators' front pages this way. So I recommend it for anybody that's willing to do it. If you it's a great way to trade favors and get a friendship started with somebody, and if you have featured Tuber Chat on your front page, please just make sure that I know so I can return the favor, because I absolutely do that. Wolfspear Productions is coming up next, and thank you one more time for both of those super chats. I really do appreciate all of your generosity. Tiffany wears t-shirts, brings fun everywhere she goes, and lately with a little bit of an adult flavor as well. But it's great to see you in the chat. Thank you for coming in. And the Gaming Ham is up here right now. They slipped in a couple of super chats for us as well, and I really do appreciate that extra generosity. This is an interesting name for a channel, because the Gaming Ham might just simply sound like a gaming channel. However, this particular creator also has great interest in amateur radio, fondly known as ham radio. Therefore, the name The Gaming Ham comes through, and Mass Effect is the game that they're bringing to us more often than anything else. I'm just going to take another video from you. I'm going to take the shortest one because all of yours are very long. I'm going to add that into my catch-up list. That will help me stay caught up and make sure that I don't fall too far behind. Thank you one more time for that. Those super chats, both, I really do appreciate that. The Gaming Ham now has 160 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 200 that they're thinking about. Wolfspear Productions is coming up right now. Like I said, they happen to be a gold member as well. So we'll already see their link drop by Nightbot every 30 minutes or so. And yeah, thank you, The Gaming Ham. Never late. I do appreciate every moment everybody can spend here. So Wolfspear Productions has 236 subscribers, and I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 300 that they're thinking about. We see their furry friend Jester again with another video. I'm just going to take that one and add it into my catch-up list right now. If anybody in the house is willing to swap playlists with each other for the purpose of gaining watch hours, please just simply say, I am willing to swap playlists in the chat. Other creators should reach out to you. If you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually Of course. My goodness, all that fluff and stuff. Life with Boo, good to see you here. Forgive me for anybody that I've missed in the chat. I don't mean to miss you. Today's been a very busy beginning, and I was fooling around with the introduction, so I found myself falling behind. So forgive me for that, but hopefully everybody's doing okay. Hopefully I haven't missed anybody. And especially if any of our members, if I've missed putting you on the wheel, then I'll make sure I get that done. Wolfsbear Productions, again, brings us pure variety, but they happen to be a truck driver, so they take us on their travels, and they bring us a look both at their home life and life on the road in the different places that they visit and head to, even when they go off-route in different places. Forgive me, Four Corners Custom Products, I did not mention your super chat, but I did see it come through. I've got you ready to go next, right after Be Amazing Sylvia. Four Corners Custom Products is extremely generous and has been here with us in Superchat for a very long time now. They go out and spread all kinds of generosity throughout YouTube in all the ways that you can, and we see it regularly from them. We'll look at their channel shortly for that reason. Kevin Fishes, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. And Four Corners Custom Products, thank you for renewing that membership. I really do appreciate that extra support as well. Thank you, everybody, for the extra generosity today. Especially on a day when I'm so late and had to move the times around and things like that. I'm quite overwhelmed, as you can see, but we will get ourselves together in another moment. Wolfsbear Productions, like I said, brings us a lot of pure variety. There's Sparkle's Hope Chest. That's mom to Wolfsbear Productions in real life. This is why Wolfsbear Productions dropped a super chat on us in the first place. And actually doubled that up. So they've got a lot of different series here, and then again, even their furry friend Jester has a couple of series of their own, so I hope you'll check those out. Wolfsbear Productions is dropping one more super chat there, and I think they're trying to snipe the stream boss position, if I'm right. Hopefully that thing's working today. And Be Amazing Sylvia is coming up right now, so hopefully everybody will get a chance to connect with Be Amazing Sylvia. And like I had mentioned, she has been a dear friend for a long time, probably over 2 years now. We'd have to go back and look, but you wonder to yourself who's still going to be there a year or 2 years after you start your YouTube journey. And I have quite a few friends now in a circle like that, but Be Amazing Sylvia is definitely one of them. And I was hanging out with her the other day, and like I said, she has a brand new song for her super chats, so I hope you'll head over there and see what I'm talking about. She has memberships available on her channel, obviously, as she is fully monetized. I'm just going to take this featured video. I'm going to add that into my catch-up list so that I can stay caught up and make sure I don't fall too far behind. And I think that was a little stream boss war that went on there with Four Corners Custom Products and Wolf Spirit Productions, but they managed to grab it. So thank you for that. I really do appreciate all that extra generosity and support. There's Makeup Mom and Son. She's got a live stream coming up tomorrow. When we look at her channel, I'll remind myself. I think tomorrow is Texas Tatty, which is somebody who we haven't met in the Tuber Chat family yet. You always meet more friends when you're over in our moderators' channels. There's Rock Chick Beauty coming in and dropping a super chat on us as well. Thank you for that. I really do appreciate that extra support. For that reason, we're going to look at your channel right after Four Corners Custom Products before I spin the wheel again. Be Amazing Sylvia now has over 3,400 subscribers. Neck and neck with Tuber Chat, as a matter of fact. And I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther. You'll find pure variety on her channel, but she is a part of the Drop the Link Day crew. So you know you're going to meet lots more friends and family members over there in a similar way to what we do here in Tuber Chat anytime you're on her channel. So Four Corners Custom Products is coming up right now. We'll see what they've got going on here. And what Four Corners Custom Products brings us on their channel is a behind-the-scenes look at the creation of merchandise. You're making me laugh now. I don't know if I've seen that many super chats come in from one person for quite some time, but thank you, Four Corners Custom Products, and a thumbs up to you too. Thank you for that. They have got over 1,300, almost 1,400 subscribers already, so we're watching this channel grow rapidly. Just making a note for myself. And what they show us, I had said, is a behind-the-scenes look at the creation of merchandise. So you can see a lot of different things here, like anything from hats to shirts to vinyl stickers, and this is a plate here, and they have lots of different things. So there's lots to learn from this channel because they're going to show us how the stuff is created, and we all might be thinking about that when you think about different ways to monetize both your channel and your businesses that either you already have or might grow out of your YouTube channels. Then monetizing can be done through merchandise, and it's very common practice. So we can learn from Four Corners Custom Products, and then as well use this channel as a resource because they have that available for everybody as well. Eternity Luck Scratcher, good to see you in the house. God Soldiers, thank you for being here. I know you were here very early before I started the stream. Jasmine Ortiz, thank you so much for the kind words as well. Oh, the Stream Boss War might not be there for a little while now. It takes a little while. Unless Four Corners Custom Products is trying to chip the thing down one by one, but that's a dangerous game to play because somebody will come in and snipe you afterwards. Yeah, Tiffany did that once as well. That was pretty funny as well. Tiffany wears t-shirts, is somebody who can bring fun everywhere she goes and always in unique ways. We literally never know what to expect from her or her channel. Oh, forgive me. So, Be Amazing Sylvia, what I've been doing the last couple of weeks, in a lot of cases, is not showing all the different channels. I should have mentioned yours, though, but Be Amazing Sylvia does have a second channel now. She was doing a channel with her daughter, and they have Pure Variety there. I think she renamed it, though. So, forgive me, because for the life of me, the name is not coming to me. But in the effort, with the exception of today, how I'm falling so far behind, my intention is to try to get through more creators, if possible, or as many creators as possible. Therefore, for creators who I know have more than one channel, like some have 3 now, so I'm trying to just put 1 channel per creator up in most cases. But I will make a mental note of that, and Be Amazing Sylvia, the next time that you're on, I will make sure that I just have a quick look at both of those channels, just so that I can make sure I'm up to speed on exactly what you're doing with the second one, because it was called Sylvia and C Daily, and like I said, I think she just changed it. I could be wrong. Rock Chick Beauty is in the house. This creator gave us another super chat as well. And Four Corners Custom Products, I can't remember for the life of me whether I thanked you for the last one. So thank you for that. Thank you for all of this extra generosity. Charlie Grace, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. And Rock Chick Beauty is a longtime friend of Tuber Chat. She actually, many months ago, it's a year now, she reset and restarted her channel. And it's really cool as an idea because when you think, like, nobody wants to have to restart, but if you have to, then the idea is, if you knew then what you know now, wouldn't you be able to do better? And you can see the growth in Rock Chick Beauty's channel, not to mention she dresses it up constantly with brilliant thumbnails, and she's constantly changing her banner and giving new presentation on the channel. She started live streaming again, which I was looking forward to. She used to do a lot of that. And hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with her, because you get to see a creator going through this for the second time, which is cool, like I said. And she's been a loyal, dedicated, and generous supporter for a long time. Clarabelle and family, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. Eternity Luck Scratcher, thank you so much for your super chat. I really do appreciate that extra support. For that reason, I'm going to make your channel the next one that we look at. Before we spin the wheel again. And like I said, we saw Four Corners Custom Products has experienced some extremely rapid growth recently. So, keeping up with Queen Ava, good to see you in the house. I feel bad. I know a couple people were looking forward to Tuber Chat today, and I moved the time, so they're probably going to miss it. MLW Fishing Man, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators here. Everybody will be willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat. If you take your time, meet people one by one and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time if that's what you would like. Boyer Coffee Enterprises, thank you for the push. If anybody hasn't already given a thumbs up for today's live stream, I hope that you will. They really do help. I hope everybody's always giving each other thumbs up when you're out supporting each other. If you're on a phone, I know you have to turn the chat off to do it, but you don't lose your place. It only takes a moment. I will appreciate it greatly. And even I have to be reminded when I'm on a phone from time to time. So hopefully I'm not missing anything in the chat, but what we're looking at right now is Eternity Luck Scratcher. Now this is another creator who's fairly new to the Tuber Chat family, just coming to us within the last couple of weeks. But with 217 subscribers, I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards 300. I noticed that they've got some longer videos now, so I'm just going to take your latest one, the California Scratch. I'm going to add this into my catch-up list. That will help me get caught up, learn your content a little bit better, pardon me, and then do a better job of promoting you every time you're here. And Sylvia Daily Positivity was the new channel, so I was right. Yes, when I was over with Be Amazing Sylvia, I noticed the name of the second channel. Chris Mark TV, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming back in. And again, pardon me if I've missed anything in the chat. If you mention something that you mean for me to see and I miss it, just please mention 3 thumbs up or mention Tuber Chat Connect and Grow with your message, and I'll see if I can catch it the next time around. Here, come here. Come here. Oh, good boy. Oh, he doesn't like it today, but we have a cameo appearance from Trouble Von Cuddlepuss. Remember what I said, you have to look at the green light. Good boy. That's Trouble Von Cuddlepuss. He growls at me whenever I pick him up like that. But it's better when he's the star of the show. So, let's spin the wheel. We'll get another channel up here, and thank you one more time, Eternity Luck Scratcher, for the extra generosity in that super chat. I really do appreciate that. Perugi, good to see you here. Thank you for coming back in. I know you were here last week. And Klastic TV is coming up right now. Now, they happen to be a member, so I put them on the wheel as soon as I saw them in the chat today. We always do that with our members. And we can see that they have got another featured video that I'm going to take and add. I didn't mean to click on it. I'm going to take this video, I'm going to add it into my catch-up list. And that will help me get caught up, make sure I don't fall too far behind. We don't have a sub count on this channel right now, but that's okay. We just want to push them towards the next milestone that they've got. We all know what it's like to hit different milestones of different types, whether we're working on our first 5 subscribers or 10 or 50 or 100 or 1,000 or even more. So we just want to push each other along as much as we can. Yeah, the hiss sometimes comes, but the scratch I've been lucky for. I've only been barely nicked a couple of times, not usually from that, more from playfulness. Now, I am actually allergic to cats, and I think really dogs just as much as well, but I had dogs growing up my whole life. I didn't have cats until about 6 years ago when I moved in with Kristen. She already had 2 cats, so that's this. Trouble Von Cuddlepuss and Spiky Bruiser. And I play with them too much, so I gotta take it easy. As a matter of fact, I remembered to take allergy meds before I got started today, just in case. Palettes, Pouts, Perfumes, and Panning is coming up next. Thank you so much for another super chat. I really do appreciate that. We'll look at that channel before I spin the wheel again. Klastic TV brings us delicious looking content, as you can see. And like I said, I've just taken your featured video and added that into my catch-up list. Oh yeah, Boyer Coffee Enterprises. These cats have claws, so they just destroy everything. What's interesting though, because I don't know enough about cats still after all this time, is that they don't really seem to destroy things that they shouldn't destroy, right? So if we kind of make it known, like don't touch this, then they're pretty good about it. but you know, my vinyl records are all sitting over there. You see them in the background of Kristen's videos, and we all have some vinyl records there, and I'm dreading the day that the cats get over there and start scratching, but they haven't yet, so we might be okay. So Palettes, Pouts, Perfumes, and Panning is coming up next. If anybody has the ability to share this live stream out right now, whether it's on a community tab here on YouTube or on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Reddit, or on any other social network, I will appreciate that greatly. It helps get a couple of more people into Tuber Chat right now, but could see this live stream pushed out a little bit more, not just today, but in the coming days and maybe even weeks ahead. There you go, Chris's Clever Craft. So Palettes, Pouts, Perfumes, and Panning is Tracy, and this is somebody who is been with Tuber Chat for quite some time now. They're with us almost every single day. She brings us beauty products, but she does it in a few different ways. Sometimes collaborations, sometimes herself, sometimes in the form of a haul, and sometimes in a form of like a list where she's presenting a few different things. So there's a bit of diversity and variety in the content in this beauty channel. So as you can see, the name Palettes, Pouts, Perfumes, and Panning encompasses just about everything. And Tracy obviously is a dynamic host and an extremely supportive creator. She's one of these creators who seems to be everywhere all the time. When I bounce in between premieres and live streams of other creators, I run into Tracy often. She's also got some shorts happening here, which is very cool, and you can see some familiar faces in the featured channels list as well. So thank you very much. And again, I did get your message, I just haven't responded, so I'll probably get to it tomorrow, just because it requires a bit of a thoughtful response. So Corinne's Life is coming up right now. This is somebody I can sit on a phone with for hours upon hours. We laugh after. We were on the phone the other day, and I accidentally cut the call off. Just an Instagram call, right? But I accidentally hit something. So then we got back on the phone, and then we looked at it again. Now, if I remember right, we were on for 2 hours the second time, and it had already been an hour and a half the first time, or something like that. And that's a regular occurrence between the two of us. So Corinne's Life has been a dear friend for a long time. And she's here as a moderator and a member, and has been also for a very long time. I forget if it's 14 months or if it's longer than that. 1,800 subscribers she has on her channel, and I'm actually wearing her t-shirt today. So I wear it occasionally, usually once or twice a month. She sent this over many, many, many months ago as a gift, for which I'm grateful. So on her channel, it basically encompasses everything that is Corinne's life, as you would expect. So she says vlog, small business, lifestyle. Now, she happens to be a small business owner, so one of the things we see most often is the creation of merchandise like these mugs, t-shirts, tumblers, hats, vinyl stickers, just about anything you can print. Now, she happens to be in Canada as well. So it's great that we have another channel here where we can learn about these kind of things and then use them as a resource. But Corinne's Life also brings us vlogs, unboxing videos, and both indoor and outdoor videos. A lot of random live streams. She's somebody who will hop in on other people's StreamYard panels and have panels to have people hop in on as well. Yes, Corinne's Life. And the funny thing is, it's all productive talk too. That's interesting. If in case you never get tired of hearing my voice go on for 10 hours a week, Corinne somehow seems to be able to take it for an extra couple of hours. Teacher P. Downer, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. Another longtime friend. I'm not sure if I welcomed you earlier. I know you've been here for a while. And forgive me if I've missed anybody. Hopefully we've got everybody here in the chat. I don't mean to miss anybody. As long as everybody's still active, we should get around to everybody. Now I've got the cat into mischief because I just heard them knocking something around. So I'm going to spin the wheel. We'll get one more channel up here, and I will look at what I can do about getting some names onto our wheel from our chat list. And we'll see what is happening here. So now we're going to have a look at Makeup Mom and Son. Ironically, these two creators come up together. They're dear friends as well. And a lot of our moderators here in Tuber Chat are friends among themselves, for which I'm happy to see always. But Makeup Mom and Son is somebody who's either on Corinne's panels or has Corinne on her panels. And I was right. So Texas Tatty is coming up as a interviewee. It's actually next week. I thought it was tomorrow. So now I got to ask Makeup Mom and Son, are you doing a live stream tomorrow? I think Hilda is. We'll check. This is Michelle. Ephraim Jade, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming back in. And Makeup Mom and Son, what we're talking about is this interview series here. Now, she does a lot on her channel. You can see she mentions unboxings, tutorials, giveaways, and live streams. And I'm already falling behind with your videos again. So I'm going to take one of these. I'm going to add it into my catch-up list. And some shorts videos as well. And she's actually had one fly. Corinne told me the other day what the number was on one of these. Here, 37,000. I keep forgetting. 37,000 views on that short, which is great, great, great news. And she's got a few things that have really popped, which is great. But Makeup Mom and Son brings us unboxings, product reviews, and then sometimes it looks like almost a get ready with me type idea while she's doing live streams. Some of them are random, some of them are organized. So she'll be doing a chit chat live stream tomorrow at some point, so we have that to look forward to, but that will probably pop up. So she's got over 1,100 subscribers now, well on the way towards 1,200, fully monetized, lots of ways to support her, including super chats and memberships when you get there. And has been a dear friend for a long time. She also happens to be a moderator and a gold member, so we will see her link drop by Nightbot repeatedly every 30 minutes or so here throughout the chat. So this interview series comes up every Saturday. I've been honored to have been a part of it. A lot of our close friends have been here. Unstable TV is there. The How To Lady was on recently. Hilda DC is coming up shortly. So let's see what I can do about adding some names to the wheel. I did say I would do that. In the meantime, if anybody is willing to swap playlists with each other for the purpose of gaining watch hours, please just simply say, I am willing to swap playlists in the chat. Other creators should reach out to you. And if you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. So Come Hither with Heather is on the wheel. Pop in the Popcorn is coming up now. And Chris's Clever Craft will be up on with them as well. We'll get some more names as we need them. Usually when I get down to 4 or 5 or 6, we start adding names. I think I just saw She Stole My Thunder come in the house, and Little Frenchie in Big Texas is here, another longtime friend of Superchat. We always have a great mix of creators that come through here, not just with the channels that they run, but the creators. Now that Superchat's been here over a year and a half, closing in on 2 years, we have some creators that are here every day, some often every week, and some, who drop by once every couple of months. But it's interesting to see because as we grow and follow more and more creators, it becomes harder and harder to support everybody as much as we all might like. As long as you're doing as much as you possibly can for everybody, everybody will be just fine. And we see that right now. You see it with your own eyes when some of these creators are coming through Superchat that haven't been here in a month or 2 months, because they're still coming around after all this time to say hello. Sometimes we have creators that literally just come in, say hello if they're busy, drop a thumbs up, and just say hi to everybody. That's really cool as well. But Lil Frenchie in Big Texas has been a longtime friend and somebody with an interesting and diverse channel. So we have Charlene Heel in the house. She is a powerhouse of energy, positivity, and motivation with 659 subscribers right now. I'm hoping we can push her a little bit closer towards the 600 she's thinking about. Team Goodman, good to see you in the house. And the How To Lady, we were just mentioning you literally a moment ago when we were looking at Makeup Mom and Son's channel because she was recently interviewed over there. So Charlene Heel brings us, like I said, positivity and motivation and some shorts videos as well. So she's giving us some bite-sized information here. Now, what she talks about is natural healing, coaching, and transformation. She also has a second channel that you've seen. I still got to get her to put it on the bottom of the page here or somewhere that says business services and opportunities, where she promises to bring us that same positivity and motivation plus opportunities to build wealth. So I know a lot of people will be looking forward to that. So let's spin the wheel, and if anybody hasn't already given a thumbs up for today's live stream, I hope that you will. They really do help. I hope everybody's always giving each other thumbs up when you're out supporting each other. If you're on a phone, I know you have to turn the chat off to do it, but you don't lose your place. It only takes a moment. I will appreciate it greatly. Keeping Up with Queen Eva is coming up right now, and this is a creator I actually ran into, I think it was in Vern's junk closet yesterday afternoon for lunch. It was funny, the Stock Explorer was in there, and they were like, oh, I knew Tuber Chat would be here. Now, I'm not in Vern's every day, but, you know, same as everybody else, I try to show up as often as I can. And Keeping Up with Queen Eva was in there. I'm pretty sure that was the one. And this is somebody who's here with us in Tuber Chat almost every single day lately as well. They happen to be a member, so we put them on the wheel, of course, as we do with our members. And they've got a lot of shorts videos here. They're starting to get some real action over there, which is cool. And I'm just going to take your latest vanilla berry and pineapple ginger smoothie video, and I'm going to add that into my catch-up list. That will help me stay caught up, make sure I don't fall too far behind with you. God Soldiers is still hanging out. Thank you so much still for being here. I know it takes a little while to get onto the wheel and the screen, but I'm already at the point that I've got to get some more names onto our wheel. So I'm going to do that before I spin, and it looks like we're going to be adding AceFlaw1, another creator who's been with Tuber Chat from the very beginning. We're on episode number 367 today, if you can believe that. All that fluff and stuff from Australia, trying to wake up, is here with us. And then Ephrail Jade is working on watch time. Lots of creators here will be working on watch time as well. You'll find lots of friends willing to swap playlists, including Gloria's Platter, who I'm going to add onto the wheel in another second. And Evangelist Melvina Thomas is on the wheel already. So let's spin. Thank you, Popping the Popcorn. Over the last couple of years, or at least year and a half, I've started to get better with reading the chat and keeping up with things that are going on, not just on this channel, but on my other channel as well. And it's interesting when you think about the different things. You know, we all must know that we're not perfect, right? I have a hard time believing anybody's absolutely perfect. But when you can identify things that you can improve on, sometimes it can take time. Sometimes for somebody like me, it takes a ridiculous amount of time. I guess I get set in my ways. But you can improve. And the great news is that you look at some of the productions you've been putting out lately, and then you go back. If you're lucky enough to already have been here a year, you can go back and look at some of your stuff and say, hey, at least I know I'm improving. You know, and that relates into a lot of different things. Then you can start inspiring others as well. So, Cabarar Gaming, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. Word up to you. Cabarar Gaming is another longtime friend of Tuber Chat. And Gloria's Platter is here right now, so she will be willing to swap playlists for sure. When I talk about swapping playlists, for anybody that hasn't done this yet or wonders what on earth I'm talking about, it's a simple arrangement where you are agreeing to run an entire playlist of somebody else's videos. They're agreeing to run a playlist of yours. Now, you can imagine over time, if you get a lot of different people running a playlist of your videos, your watch hours are really going to stack up. But the reason why I push it so hard here on Tuber Chat is because when you think about the friendship that is made by trading favors in an arrangement like that, you can see that by having a new friend that will likely go on to watch many more of your new videos, most of them, let's say, your hours are really going to stack up exponentially. And then yeah, just be careful about self-promotion here in the chat. Everybody here is looking for help with their channels, but the idea is, of course, that we want to give to others first, and then they will turn around and do the same thing for us. We all want the same thing. We want more views, more likes, more friends, more watch hours, more thumbs up, and less thumbs down, I think, right? Barb's Country Home, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming. I think I welcomed you earlier. Forgive me, you must be in the background, but thank you. Yes, cooking and listening. Thank you for that. So, again, the other thing, too, is for anybody that hasn't been to Tuber Chat too many times, an idea is that everybody else in the chat is kind of watching what you say so that they can get an idea as to whether you're interested in your channel or whether you're interested in helping other people with their channels. And you will find yourself drawing in a lot more attention by reaching out to others, supporting them, and showing everybody else what you are doing for individual other creators. Like, hey, I just watched 2 of your videos, and hey, I just, got a playlist ready to run for you, and I've been to your house and I've left you a package, and all the other fun and silly things that we say. And then we're looking at Gloria's platter. She brings us delicious looking content. I'm just going to take your stuffed baked puff pastry recipe ideas. I'm going to grab this video. I'm going to add it into my catch-up list so that I can get caught up, not fall too far behind, just because that's your featured video there. She's got 1,160 subscribers right now, getting close to 1,200. I'm hoping we can push her a little bit farther. So let's spin the wheel and we'll see who is coming up next. Mrs. VSNC09 is coming up, and we'll see what they have got going on. It's hard to believe that by the end of this weekend we are going to be at episode number 370 of Superchat. Mrs. VSNC09, more than anything else on their channel, brings us royal family coverage. They do that in the mix of videos and live streams, but they have some seriously engaged conversation when they run these live streams or even premieres. But hopefully everybody will enjoy that. Now, Mrs. VSNC09 actually breaks off into a lot of different types of variety in content as well. But that's what you find most often. Now, you can see that they are a generous creator in many different ways. They actually show generosity in every way that you can on YouTube. They've got some shorts, which is great. They're getting some action there. They've got some seriously popular videos, as you can see. And to get a live stream that eventually has 7,000 or 6,000 views on it is quite an accomplishment. And then they've got one set up. I'm just going to set the reminder for that. That is for tomorrow at 11 a.m. before Tuber Chat. They're fully monetized. Lots of ways to support them when we get there, including Super Chats and memberships. It is the How-To Lady. It's interesting because you wonder to yourself in the beginning, what are you going to do about videos? Well, I'm going to make some videos, right? But did you intend when you started, I'm going to make hundreds of videos? Because I can tell you right now, I decided not to quit before I started. I knew before I began I'd be running many channels. I just didn't know what they would look like. And this is 5 years ago now when these talks started. I have now produced hundreds and hundreds of videos, and I have live streamed hundreds and hundreds, probably 6,000 times, or getting pretty close to it, right? But it's interesting when you think about how much time has passed, but how much experience you're able to pack in to such a small amount of time. So, Come Hither with Heather is here with 475 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards 500. And I'm just going to take another video. I thought I set the reminder on this, but this is a glitch that always comes up when somebody has an upcoming live stream here, or I think even premiere. Sometimes those reminders don't stay, but either way, I got it now. Tarot readings with Moira. Postponed for a week. That's why. So that's cool. Some familiar faces here, including all that fluff and stuff right there. It's great to see that. Werner's Adventures is another creator that is very closely connected to Come Hither with Heather. They are partners and both happen to be extremely generous, loyal, and dedicated supporters. Timmy Ray the King, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. And thank you, God Soldiers, for reminding everybody to hit that thumbs up. I do appreciate it. Cabrar Vlogs is here with their second channel as well, where they bring us tips, tricks, tutorials, and more. And then, yes, Boyer Coffee Enterprises. I always do a special episode on on the 100s. So if you haven't already had a chance, anybody at all, to see episode 100, 200, or 300, they are all very informative. There's enough fundamental in there that probably most of the information is still up to date. And we will be getting together again, likely with Vern's Junk Closet, in another couple of months when we roll around towards episode 400. It's like a tradition now. We have a very different type of live stream. It'll be a 2-hour conversation where we talk about tips, tricks, and some of the fundamentals of analytics and the things that we have learned along the way, misconceptions that people have in mind, and some of the updated features that have come out in the last 6 months or so. So hopefully everybody will look forward to that. When we get closer to the date, I will start promoting it. All that fluff and stuff is here with just over 1,000 subscribers. They've got it nice and locked in, and I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 1,100 that they'll now be thinking about. They come to us from Australia, where they've been enjoying their summer months, and so they're able to take us outdoors, especially on the water, and bring us fishing and snorkeling and all kinds of different activities. It's great that they've got a lot of activity on some of these shorts now, and they're using these to promote their other videos and to celebrate. So this is great. A 1K one here, new video up now, and that's a great way to do to get some attention on those things as well. Something that anybody could experiment with. So hopefully we'll take a cue from all that fluff and stuff. They happen to be a generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter as well. Where can you get the YouTube thumbs up pop-up that you saw in Kristen's videos? She will have possibly different ones than me, but I can get one and send it over for you. If you see one in particular that you like, one of us can get it for you. If she has the one you want, she can get it. If not, I have some as well. And those are some of those are easy to find. I happen to pay for a service that it's already paid that has that kind of stuff included, so I can throw those little special effects. What Makeup Mom and Son is talking about is, you know, during your video, all of a sudden at the bottom of the screen, the little thumbs up pops up and says, "Shh, don't forget to hit the thumbs up," you know, or whatever. Thank you, I am Betty J. Gathers, and hopefully everybody liked my little cartoonish voice there for a second. We're going to go on break for a couple of minutes. We're going to be right back after about 3, and we are going to look at popping the popcorn. Oh, forgive me. We're back. I was, I left something running, and I thought that the music was still playing. And then I looked down at my clock. I keep a stopwatch while I play the music because I can't hear it, and I have it in headphones. And I left my window playing because I refreshed, and just more silliness. But extra break, Poppin' the Popcorn is up here right now. This is Katie. I added a couple more names onto the wheel. Clarabelle and Family is there with God Soldiers and the How To Lady. And I noticed that Mortgage With Me came into the chat right as I flipped the switch. So Popping the Popcorn brings us movie reviews more than anything else, and it's pure opinion on this channel. So once you get to know Katie, you can request her opinion on different films that you're either thinking about seeing or stuff you even have seen already. And she has built up quite a reputation with a lot of other people, as a matter of fact, as not only a supporter, but with some leadership qualities as well. And I see there's a group called the Final Girls of Horror. Tiffany Wears T-Shirts, who was in here earlier, as a part of that group as well. And they're doing collaborations where they're kind of reviewing the same things so you get an idea. Now, I don't know if everybody does this, but it sounds to me like a lot of people do. When you are going to YouTube for the purpose of finding out information, it doesn't have to be getting a question answered, but let's say, for instance, you want to see somebody's opinion on an unboxing or a movie review or something of that nature. I watch 3. Even if I watch somebody do something that I want to see, I still go back and watch at least another one, sometimes 2, sometimes even more. And I bet that's the case with a lot of people. So that makes a really wonderful collaboration and a great idea. So hopefully everybody will enjoy that. Katie's also got some shorts videos. Hopefully she'll keep that up. And she's got some familiar faces on her featured channels list. So I hope everybody will check that out when you're there. Katie has over 200 subscribers right now. With 218, I'm hoping we can push her a little bit farther towards the 300 that she'll be thinking about. Now, I'm going to look at I Am Betty J Gathers right now. She's actually been on the wheel for a while now. She happens to be a member. We always put the members on the wheel right away. I Am Betty J Gathers is here with us almost every single day and always pushes for us to get extra thumbs up. My bet by now is that she's probably gotten us hundreds of thumbs up we might not otherwise have let slip by. So if anybody hasn't already given a thumbs up for today's live stream, I hope that you will. They really do help. I hope everybody's always giving each other thumbs up when you're out supporting each other. And if you're on a phone, I know you have to turn the chat off to do it, but you don't lose your place. It only takes a moment. I will appreciate it greatly. Even I have to be reminded when I'm on a phone from time to time. So I Am Betty J Gathers is here with 154 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther. You can see that they have graciously put me in my own featured channels area here. Now this is something you can do with other people's channels or with your own. So this is where I recommend for anybody that has 2 or 3 different channels that you're running, possibly feature them on their own shelf. That's what we call the horizontal lines that go across here. That way you get a nice big bold look, similar to what Superchat does on the bottom of our music channel and the way that our music channel features Superchat at the bottom of its page. And here are some more featured channels here. Chris's Clever Craft is always popping up everywhere like Scratch and Pete these days. And hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting to I Am Betty J Gathers. She always engages conversation as well, for which I'm grateful. Now I'm just going to take the latest video here talking about intermittent fasting for weight loss. Hopefully I'll take some inspiration from that, but I've added it into my catch-up list so that I can stay caught up and make sure I don't fall too far behind. So let's spin the wheel. We're going to get to Chris's Clever Craft right now. So look at that irony as we look at Chris's Clever Craft being featured in I Am Betty J Gathers featured channels section. And again, that's a great collaboration that anybody can do, and I recommend it because it's a great way to trade favors and get a friendship started with another creator. So it's almost time for me to get some names onto the wheel. I'll do that shortly. Chris's Clever Craft is up here now with 471 subscribers. They're getting very close to having their community tab, and I'm hoping we can get them a little bit farther. We know that that thing has started to build a lot of magic for a lot of people. I have recently seen a channel become not only entrenched with thousands of subscribers, but also we might be seeing the first channel that I know of that will have been monetized within 4 to 5 weeks. And the reason why, there's a big long story that goes behind it, but one of the channels that this creator has over 65,000 subscribers now, but just from the community posts on their other channels, they built up the first 250 subscribers within 24 hours on a brand new channel. So it's interesting how much impact these community posts are starting to have. So Khalid Delicious Food, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. I'm always good. Hopefully you are too. Thank you for asking. Chris's Clever Craft has a second channel here called Phasmonut, and I think they have tipped the table down here at the bottom of the screen. They've got a couple of different channels. Now you can see that their whole page is featuring other creators, which is very generous of them. They are constantly working on ways to help others, for which I'm grateful to see. And Chris's Clever Craft brings fun everywhere he goes. Now he has an interesting property. So on his channel, he brings us pure variety, where he takes us both indoors and outdoors, sometimes for an unboxing or a do-it-yourself video, sometimes just for a look around, usually outdoors as well. Lots of interesting stories in this creator, and they definitely give us a great look at the creator behind the channel. Chris's Clever Craft is somebody else who seems to be everywhere all the time, supporting other creators and always engaging conversation as well, which is great to see. Thank you, Khalid Delicious Food. So hopefully everybody will connect with Chris's Clever Craft and on his other channels, Phasmonut, where he plays Phasmophobia. It's a gaming channel now, and Tip the Table, where we have yet to see a second video, but looks like it's going to be politically charged content. So God's Soldiers is coming up now as well. This is another motivating channel. They obviously aim to motivate us in a positive way, religiously of course, but we'll have a look at what God's Soldiers has got going on their channel today. It's been a while since I've caught them on a live stream. 838 subscribers, so they are just climbing along nicely. And hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with them if you haven't already. I'm going to take your featured video, Exodus Explained, and I'm going to add this into my catch-up list. That will help me stay caught up, make sure I don't fall too far behind. I think Mr. Naz was here at the beginning of the stream, but not for very long. He's pardon me, he's actually responsible for naming the Wheel of Doom, and it's time for me to get some names for our Wheel of Doom right now. If anybody has the ability to share this live stream right this moment, whether it's on a community tab here on YouTube or on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Reddit, or on any other social network, I will appreciate it greatly. It helps us get more people into Tuber Chat right now, but could also see this stream pushed out a little bit more, not just today, but in the coming days and possibly even weeks ahead. I'm just looking at what I can do about adding some names onto the wheel. Ephraim Jade is there. Chris Mark TV is on the wheel. Jeremy D-Day is here. And I will add some more names as we need them. So hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting to God's Soldiers. They're here with us frequently. And I'll spin the wheel. And we'll see that Clarabelle and Family is coming up right now. We'll see what they've got going on for us. And Clarabelle and Family has been with us frequently, but I think I don't know if they were here last week. I thought they were here like one day last week or something like that, but they've been with us frequently actually. 240 subscribers right here. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 300 that they're thinking about. And I'm just going to take your latest video here, Pretend Pizza Play, and I'm going to add this into my catch-up list. That will help me stay caught up, make sure I don't fall too far behind. We can see that they've got some shorts there and have gotten some really wild action on all of these, which is great to see. So I hope you keep those up as well, because they seem to be something that's working out really well for you. And I'm just looking at what I can do about adding names to the wheel. If there's anybody who hasn't been on the wheel or the screen that is still watching or listening, then just please say anything at all in the chat, and I will make sure that I get you onto the wheel right away. Yes, Khalid, delicious food. Thank you very much. I do always appreciate your positivity. Ghostly Winds is in the house. Good to see you in the house again. Thank you for that. I was talking about the Wheel of Doom and the catch-up list. So when I talk about adding creators' videos into my catch-up list so that I can stay caught up, it's Ghostly Winds that ended up naming that for us. Cabaret Gaming started another channel. Is it you'll have to let me know how to pronounce it properly. If it's Loft Louvet or if it's Loft Louvre, because I wonder if that is the I don't know what Louvre is in the relation to that game, but I wonder if it's like from the Olympics. And I could be misspelling that when I think about it as well. It was on a spring roll. Yes, actually it should be, right? Ghostly Winds? I should have thought of that. It's getting pretty close anyway. So Cabaret Gaming is on the wheel. We'll put Ghostly Winds on there right away. They are not able to be with us all the time because of our time zones, but it's always a pleasure when they're here. And they always bring a lot of fun to the wheel. So AceFlaw1 is a creator who's been with me from the very beginning, actually much longer, as has Jeremy D-Day, who's on the wheel as well. Both of these creators, along with Be Amazing Sylvia that we saw earlier today, have all been with me for over 2 years. Andy AceFlaw1 was with me for the Playlist as Buddy experiments, as was Jeremy D-Day before we started Tuber Chat live streaming last April. I think we did it on April 30th, right? Was two springs ago. And now, with 367 episodes later, AceFlaw1 is here almost every day. I hope everybody will connect with Andy. If you haven't already, more than anything else, he does travel videos. He will be willing to swap playlists and has well over 3,500 subscribers now. Hopefully we can push him a little bit farther towards the 3,600 that he'll soon be thinking about. Drink a little bit more. Cabaret Gaming is coming up. They've got 3 channels right now. So we're going to have to see what on earth they're doing. I just want to see this other channel. It may not be, I'm not sure if it's going to come up in the search results just yet. I'll try putting quotes around it and marking it as a channel. Maybe not yet. And we'll get to Cabaret Gaming. And Cabaret Gaming has over 1,200 subscribers, already halfway to 1,300. Barb's Country Home, forgive me, I didn't put you on the wheel yet. But we've got you on there now. I'll get Khalid Delicious Food on there. And Cabaret Gaming, like I said, is on the roll towards 1,300. They have 3 channels. They also have Cabaret Vlogs, which they came in with here earlier. And you will likely soon see Loft Louvre, which is right there. And again, you'll have to let me know if I'm mispronouncing that. And Cabaret Gaming's obviously brings us gameplay. He was doing a lot of bully activity, some more Grand Theft Auto there I see. And he mixes things up, Tom Clancy now. I'm just going to take this video added into my catch-up list, named by our dear friend Ghostly Wins. And then on Cabarar Vlogs, you'll find tips, tricks, and tutorials when it comes to everything tech. So, you want to know in your YouTube studio how to show monetization. Okay, I'm going to show you something, and then we're going to look at Chris Mark TV. Let me just get this ready, and I'm going to flip over to another channel for you. I'm going to do this quickly. Our music channel has yet to be monetized, so I can show you exactly where you can find your numbers. Now, this has to be done on a computer. It cannot be done on a phone traditionally with the app. It has to be done with the browser. You might be able to weasel your way into getting that done in Chrome or something like that. But what we want to do is get into our YouTube studio. And then way over on the left-hand side is where you're going to find your monetization numbers. And Mr. Fulton Mraz is looking for a new dog. That will be very cool when it happens. Hopefully you'll take your time, be patient, and do what you need. But we'll all be wishing that that turns out the best for you, Mr. Fulton Mraz. He's a dear friend as well. So, Khalid Delicious Food. When you look on the left-hand side here, you see this tab called Monetization. When you look at it, you will see 4 little boxes here. One of them talks about guideline strikes, but as long as that's green, you don't have to worry about it. Two-step verification is something that's required in most countries. It could be everywhere now, where you have to do that thing where you log in with your phone and send yourself a code to make sure it's you, which is a great idea. But you have to have that enabled to be monetized. Watch hours, it's going to make sure that you have at least 4,000 watch hours in the last 365 days, and subscribers, of course, 1,000. But when all of those numbers get the green check marks, then you automatically get the ability to apply for monetization, and then it's a 99% chance that you're in and ready to go. Southern Sandy Crafts, good to see you here. Madam Soul Food 2 is in the house. Good to see you in the house. And I hope that's what you meant, Khalid Delicious Food. So now we're going to get to Chris Mark TV. And we'll see what they've got going on for us. I thought we were already connected. Is this your first time on the screen here in Tuber Chat, or am I mistaken? Maybe I just feel like I recognize it because I think that banner is a Canva template. So I don't watch videos or subscribe while I live stream. We can see that Chris Mark TV has 262 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 300 that they're thinking about, but I'm going to take your latest video and add it into my watch later list. What that will allow me to do is after the live stream today, I'll go through my watch later list. I'll watch that video in full. I'll leave you a meaningful, genuine comment related to the comment of that video. I'll give you a thumbs up, subscribe, turn your notification bell on, as I do for all creators. That should make our connection stick, and then hopefully you're subscribed to Tuber Chat as well, and you have our notification bell on so you don't miss our further live streams. We're always here Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, but the times change so that we can meet different creators from around the world in different time zones. And then Chris Martini, yes, it certainly does sound delicioso. So let's spin the wheel. We'll see who's coming up next. And it looks like it's going to be Evangelist Melvina Thomas. Oh, is it Thomas or Thompson? I might have misspelled that. Oh, it is Thomas, yes. I thought we had you on the wheel as well the other day, but maybe I'm mistaken. Maybe this is the first time Evangelist Melina Thomas is on our screen. 99 subscribers they have right now, so I'm hoping this week can give this new creator, new here to the Tuber Chat family, a warm welcome and push them up and over the 100 that they're thinking about right now. They've already started experimenting with shorts videos, which is great to see. Pardon me. Now, I don't watch videos or subscribe while I live stream, but what I'm going to do is take your 12-minute video. I'm going to add this into my watch later list. What that will allow me to do is, again, after the live stream today, I'll go through my watch later list. I'll watch your video in full. I will leave a meaningful, genuine comment related to the content of that video. I'll give you a thumbs up, subscribe, and turn your notification bell on. Oh, goodness. I know what I did. I didn't log back into Superchat. So we do probably have you already connected, because I'm sitting there looking at the thumbnail and I'm like, I know that video. Look at that. See, I did watch that video. See? Or at least ran it. I was mistaken. I was logged in on the wrong account because of that silly thing I did a moment ago. I might have done that with the other channel as well. Oh, goodness. Evangelist Malvina Thomas. Forgive my blunder there. And let's look at Chris Mark TV, because I bet you it's going to be the same thing. I should know this whenever I look at these channels after I've done something silly. See, I'm on TuberChat now, and of course I'm logged in and connected to them. So I'm just going to take their video. I'm going to move it over to my catch-up list, and I'll be good to go over there. So forgive me, that was my silly mistake. But let's spin the wheel. We'll get another channel up here right now. And it's great to have you both back in the house again. Ghostly Wins is coming up right now. This is a longtime friend of TuberChat. If anybody in the house is willing to swap playlists with each other for the purpose of gaining watch hours, please just simply say, I am willing to swap playlists in the chat. Other creators should reach out to you. And if you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. Ghostly Wins has over 700 subscribers, so I'm hoping we get them a few more so they can keep that locked in. But we'd love to see Ghostly Wins on the road now towards 800. What they bring us more than anything else is retro gaming, both from Sega, Nintendo, and other titles, and they mix them up for us. They mix up the videos and the live streams. I'm going to take your latest video from Pokemon. I'm going to add this into my catch-up list, which was fondly named by Ghostly Wins, as a matter of fact. And I will at some point in the next 24 hours, go through my catch-up list, make sure I get caught up, and make sure I don't fall too far behind. Storm and CA, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators here. Everybody's willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat, and if you take your time, meet people one by one and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description. You'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time, if that's what you would like. Ghostly Wins brings a lot of fun to our wheel as well, and has been a dear friend for a very long time. When I talk about the idea of having creators who will be with you for a very long time, maybe a year or two down the road in your YouTube journey, Ghostly Wins goes way beyond and truly is somebody who I know has my back, both in the YouTube streets and here in TuberChat, for which I'm grateful. So Khalid Delicious Food is coming up. Team Goodman, forgive me, I think I didn't put you on the wheel. We're going to get them on the wheel right now. And once we get through a couple more names, we'll look at getting some more. Khalid Delicious Food is a very special creator. They bring us all kinds of positivity and kind words, for which I'm grateful. When people are so positive and so motivating, it makes it like a dream to run a live stream like this when you're constantly smiling and hearing nice things from everybody all the time. Khalid Delicious Food shines all kinds of sunshine onto the TuberChat family. So we're very lucky when they can be here. They've got 2,700 subscribers right now. They're growing rapidly. I'm hoping we can keep them going and push them a little bit farther towards the 2,800 that they're thinking about. And we can see that they've got a lot of playlists set up and chopped up. They're willing to swap, I know for sure. I'm just going to go through their videos and get one of their latest. This is something that I only noticed it, I think yesterday or today, but it could have been there for a couple of days. But this is something, when you go to somebody's front page now, see how we don't have a time on the video, but we've got this shorts marker, so you know right away that those are shorts videos. This is wonderful for the TuberChat family, because we know that any of those videos are not suitable for connecting. You do not want to connect with shorts. We want to be connecting with videos that are at least 3 minutes long. But I'm going to take one of your latest videos here, and I'm just going to add that into my catch-up list so that I can stay caught up and make sure I don't fall too far behind. Mr. Naz, good to see you in the house again. Like I said, Mr. Naz originally named our Wheel of Doom. Thank you for coming back in. And the How To Lady is coming up right now. And we'll see what they've got going on their channel. The How To Lady, just with a name like that, you know is going to bring us much to be learned as well as entertained and inspired by on their channel. Madam Soul Food, I think I should have got you on the wheel right as soon as you came in, right? Forgive me if I forget to do that. Just please give me a nudge so that I can get you in there. The How To Lady has 535 subscribers right now. Now, she does a fantastic job with series. She is right now trying to motivate us, particularly with health and fitness, but she's done other series where she's gotten into organization and decoration. She's put a lot of focus on small business, in which she did a very thoughtful and considerate job on a shout-out video for Superchat and some of our friends. So I hope you'll go back and check that out in her channel as well. One of the things that I like talking about with the branding on this channel is the fact that it's so consistent. And even though I'm not showing every second channel, I am going to show you hers because I just want to show you why I bring that to attention. She's done the same type of branding on her second channel now, and we would guess that if somebody was presented a video by this creator after they've already watched one that they've enjoyed, they would be more inclined to click on that video regardless of which channel it's from, which will help her grow both of her channels. So she's got 51 subscribers now on D Spheres Fashions, and I'm hoping we can push her a little bit farther towards the 200 that she'll be thinking about on this channel, or sorry, on the 100 that she'll be thinking about on this channel first, and then 200, of course. And next we're going to look at Jeremy D-Day. So again, this is another creator who's been with me since the beginning of TuberChat. And we have a lot of creators now who've been with TuberChat for well over a year. And now it's gotten to the point it would be too many to mention. But I do tell these stories just because you wonder to yourself, is it possible that some of the people you're meeting today are still going to be great friends to you and as supportive as they've always been all the way along? So in the case of TuberChat and myself, Jeremy D-Day and AceFlaw1 both come into all of my channels for all the things I do. They're there almost all of the time after now well over 2 years. Jeremy D-Day is actually JD Knight 7, and you can see his original channel here with over 3,800 subscribers. And then Jeremy D-Day is bringing us more variety here. Hopefully everybody will connect with them and push them beyond the 230 that they've got right now. I'm going to take your latest video that looks like an outdoor exploration actually in Gilman, Wisconsin. 100th video too. That's great on this channel. My goodness, it's amazing how time flies. I'm just going to take that video. I'm going to add that into my catch-up list. That will help me stay caught up, make sure I don't fall too far behind. I remember when Jeremy D-Day started this second channel because of monetization frustrations on JD Knight 7. This is a creator who refuses to bend his content to the rules of the outside forces, and for that reason started a second channel, which is very cool. You have to admit that, you have to admire that tenacity. Absolutely, Mr. Naz. Yes, running around the classroom is always encouraged and allowed. I need coffee 33. Good to see you in the house. And yeah, hopefully you're going to do well with that, Mr. Fulton Mraz, getting matched for a new dog. Barb's Country Home is coming up right now, and we'll see what they've got going on their channel. I will also look over and get some more names from our chat list in a quick second. Barb's Country Home, of course, comes to us from the homesteading community, where we find a lot of extremely generous, loyal, and dedicated supporters, and a very tight-knit community, as a matter of fact. So we have a lot to learn from these creators when we talk about self-sufficiency, possibly the ideas of living off-grid, or at least growing some of our own food or livestock and things like that, where the way that some of the prices in the world are moving right now, it might be a bit of a better idea than ever before. So I'm grateful that we have a lot that we can learn from with these channels, and Barb's Country Home has been a loyal and dedicated supporter for a long time. Runaway Needle Red, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. Mr. Naz, hopefully you'll be feeling better. Thank you so much for hanging out, though. I do appreciate every moment everybody spends, and Mr. Naz has had the Wheel of Doom named in their honor for a very long time for that reason. So let's spin. We'll get one more channel up here. If anybody hasn't already given a thumbs up for today's live stream, I hope that you will. They really do help. I hope everybody's always giving each other thumbs up when you're out supporting each other. If you're on a phone, I know you have to turn the chat off to do it, but you don't lose your place. It only takes a moment. I will appreciate it greatly. And even I have to be reminded when I'm on a phone from time to time. So Madam Soul Food is coming up right now. They've got 2,860 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 2,900 that they're thinking about. Madam Soul Food, they have two channels here. So you see their second channel, Madam Soul Food 2. I'm just looking if you've got that pinned here. So my suggestion would be to pin that maybe at the bottom of the page so everybody can find that easily. But I am going to take your latest video. Or sorry, that's a popular one. I'm going to take your featured video. I'm going to add that into my catch-up list, and that will help me to make sure I stay caught up and don't fall too far behind there. Let me see what I can do about adding another couple of names onto the wheel. And Barb's Country Home, my pleasure having your channel up. I Need Coffee 33 will come up on the wheel. Runaway Needle, Red, and Mr. Fulton Mraz. Let's spin the wheel, and Storm and CA, I'm going to get you onto the wheel right this second, actually. And then we'll see after that. So I Need Coffee 33 is coming up. Storm and CA is a brand new connection for Superchat. Oh, I missed our channel there. I Need Coffee. Sometimes we got to spell these perfectly, right? And Scratch and PPA will be next up. So I Need Coffee 33 has 62 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 70 that they're thinking about. And I Need Coffee 33 is somebody I'm still getting to know, but they're doing a lot of Fortnite here. I'm just going to take this latest video and add this into my catch-up list. That should help me stay caught up, make sure I don't fall too far behind. It's great you've got some shorts videos here that you're hopefully going to start getting some serious action on as well. If anybody has the ability to share this live stream, whether it's in your community tab on YouTube or on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Reddit, or on any other social network, I will appreciate it greatly. It helps get a couple more people into Superchat today, and could see this stream pushed out a little bit farther, not just today, but in the coming days and maybe even weeks ahead. And for those of you who haven't already seen it, we have a Twitter list for anybody that tweets or retweets for Superchat. You get added to that list. You have a Facebook group available for everybody to post your videos there. We get about at least 4 posts a day, I think, on average is what it says, and there's over 100 people there. I just restarted that a few months ago. I had a private one a long time ago, but that was not a good idea, so we just restarted. And then I have a subreddit for everybody to post your videos as well, if you're somebody that likes to use Reddit, and there's well over 200 people over there as well. Love and Live Show, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. Southern Sandy Crafts, I didn't get you on the wheel yet, but you're on there now. Scratch and PPA is coming up. And we'll see what they've got going on their channel right now. Scratch and PPA recently crossed the 1,000 subscriber threshold. and has now got it nice and locked in with about 1,020. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 1,100 that they're going to be thinking about. What we find from Scratch and PPA, first of all, is one of the most supportive creators that I've met on all of YouTube, somebody who lives wholeheartedly by the idea of giving much more than they expect to receive, and they go way over and above for other creators. And what we find because of that is that when Scratch and PPA runs his premieres every Tuesday at 12:15 Eastern, they get a rush and flood of high energy and fast-paced support that comes back from everybody all at once within about 10 to 15 minutes. And like I said, those are every Tuesday at 12:15 Eastern. He also does a lot of focus on other creators in his video series. And it's interactive, so I'll explain what that means in another quick second. And when I talk about interactivity, right, we mentioned this earlier. Lenny the Lawyer Live was asking about using some of the other social networks for your YouTube videos to promote them. So I will take a shameless plug here, and I will say that on my personal channel, I have made videos both for Instagram and for Twitter to show you how I share my YouTube videos out so that you can see and hopefully use those tutorials for inspiration. I did one for comments as well using TubeBuddy, so you can check that out. But Scratch and PPA does a great example, a shining example, as a matter of fact, in the Superchat family of building fun into his video series by including the other social networks. So when we talk about Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, you can vote on the content of next week's YouTube video if you follow Scratch and PPA on Instagram, Twitter, and or Facebook, which of course I do. So it sets his series apart, makes it unique and a lot of fun. And hopefully you can take some inspiration from that as well, because we put a lot of focus on that in the beginning of the live stream today. Scratch and PPA, of course, I can't say enough about this creator, but for those of you who've been here before, you know him well. For anybody that's brand new, my recommendation is always to connect with all of our moderators. They are all longtime friends of mine. Every moderator here, I believe now, has been a moderator well over a year, and they all have channels of their own with a diverse group of content. So let's spin the wheel, and we'll see who's coming up next. Runaway Needle will be next. If anybody in the house is willing to swap playlists with each other for the purpose of gaining watch hours, please just simply say, I am willing to swap playlists in the chat. Other creators should reach out to you. If you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. Runaway Needle Red has 455 subscribers right now. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 500 that they're thinking about. Now, this is a creator I'm still getting to know. They've been with us many times, but I'm just going to take another one of your videos. They're usually very short lately, as we can see, but I'm going to take this amigurumi crochet baby set video, and I'm going to take that and add this into a catch-up list. That will help me to get caught up, and I just want to get to know your content a little bit better, and then hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting to this creator. They're starting to experiment with shorts videos as well, which is really, really cool. So let's spin the wheel. If anybody hasn't already given a thumbs up for today's live stream, I hope that you will. They really do help. I hope everybody's always giving each other thumbs up when you're out supporting each other. If you're on a phone, I know you have to turn the chat off to do it, but you don't lose your place. It only takes a moment. I will appreciate it greatly. Ironically, we're going to look at Southern Sandy Crafts right now, and I see the Angels Army has come in, always bursting with positivity and motivation and wonderful things to say about everybody. Oh, yeah, boy, Savage 23. I'm so sorry. I don't know how I missed your super chat. Thank you so much. Big likes. Thank you for that. Yeah, boy, Savage 23 is a longtime friend of Tuber Chat. Thank you for that. I really do appreciate that. Forgive me missing that in the chat. Thank you, Scratch and PPA, for catching that. I don't know how I missed it. But for that reason, we're going to make Yeah Boy Savage 23 the next channel that we look at before I spin the wheel again. And I'll have a quick look for more names. Like I will add Love and Live Show right now. and Southern Sandy Crafts is up here right now. This is a creator who's been with us for a long time. Hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with them. I can see that you're experimenting with some shorts videos. We talked about this the other day because these are really starting to get some activity. I'm just going to take your latest video though, your first pocket letter, and I'm going to add this into my catch-up list. That will help me stay caught up, make sure I don't fall too far behind, and you will find a lot of very interesting things on Southern Sandy Crafts, of course. Angel's Army, thank you again. And they happen to be a member, so I'll get Angel's Army onto the wheel right away. And Ultimate Acres, good to see you here. Thank you for coming. And what did you miss? About an hour and a half. But I do appreciate every moment everybody can spend, so thank you for coming in. And Yeah Boy Savage 23 is coming up next. They dropped a super chat on us, so we'll see what they've got going on their channel. 474 subscribers, so I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 500 that they're thinking about. We'd love to see Yeah Boy Savage 23 come up with their community tab. It will definitely be soon. Now, most of your videos are either really short or really long, so I'm going to take this hour-long one and I'm going to add that into my catch-up list. That will help me stay caught up, make sure I don't fall too far behind, and I'll run that for you for some watch time. And Ephraim Jade, thank you so much for still being here. And let's think about spinning the wheel. If anybody has the ability to share the stream out right now, whether it's on a community tab, Facebook, Twitter, just like Jeremy D-Day, or Instagram or any other social network, I will appreciate that greatly. It helps get a few more people into Tuber Chat today, and could see this live stream pushed out a little bit farther, not just today, but in the coming days and maybe even weeks ahead. So Ephraim Jade is coming up right now. Forgive me if I keep mispronouncing this name, but 799 subscribers they've got right now. Help you go through 1,000. That's going to be a little bit tough for today, but we might be able to help you go through 800. So you got a lot of friends here on your subscriptions, of course. It's good that you see your shorts videos you're experimenting with. Hopefully you get some activity there. And I'm just going to take this 6-minute video here. I'm going to add this into my catch-up list. That will help me make sure I get caught up with your channel and make sure I don't fall too far behind. And I'm going to move a little bit faster now because we have been on for over an hour and a half. We're usually here anywhere from 2 to 2.5 hours, but we will see if we can get everybody's channel on the screen today. If there's anybody here who hasn't been on the wheel or the screen, just please say anything at all in the chat, and I will make sure that I get your channel added right away. Ultimate Acres will come up. And we'll spin, and we'll see who's coming up next. And we're going to look at Love and Live Show. These two did an incredible job. They had me literally falling off my chair with a shout-out video for Tuber Chat where they were singing the whole time. And I hope that you'll check that out when you get to their channel. We've pinned it on our front page as well, of course. Well, let's see if we can find their channel. I might have to use quotes for this or switch to the channel search results. And we can see that they've got 733 subscribers right now. Oh, Keeping Up with Queen Eva is the next shout out. I don't know if they're still here. I hope they know that you did that. And House of X Entertainment Inc., they shouted out. It might be a little while now since they did the Tuber Chat one. You'll have to find that maybe on their channel now. But they did an incredible job. They always do. They have a lot of fun here. So hopefully everybody will enjoy that. But I am going to take your Keeping Up with Queen Eva video. I'm going to add that into my catch-up list. That will just help me make sure that I stay caught up and don't fall too far behind. And like I said, they've got 733 subscribers right now. We see really a dynamic family of creators here. There's a lot of characters that come into play when they make their videos here. And let's spin the wheel. I did say we're moving a little bit faster, and we'll see if we can get everybody on the screen and the wheel if we can. We'll get to Angel's Army now. This is another creator who's been connected to me, and if I'm right, it could be over 2 years. Definitely over a year and a half. Angel's Army's been with me since the beginning of Superchat. They are a very much loved and well-respected creator with 3,680 subscribers right now. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 3,700 that they're thinking about. And pardon me just for a quick second. All right, pardon me, I gotta remember to drink here. Angel's Army has one of the most entertaining laughs that you'll ever hear. I hope you'll visit his channel just to see that. And is fully monetized. Lots of ways to support him when you get there, including super chats and memberships. I'm just going to take your latest video and I'm going to add this onto my catch-up list. That will help me stay caught up, make sure I don't fall too far behind. And you can see mukbangs, unboxings, and more. But there's a lot more. He does a lot of live streaming as well and has a lot of dear friends and familiar faces that will come on panels with him. He's known to come on many panels as well. I am Betty J. Gathers. Thank you so much for the push, for the thumbs up. I have to be honest, at this point, I don't know if we're quite going to make 100 today. I think we're a little bit far for today's stream, and my guess is because I moved the times, not just because I put it at a different time, but because I kept moving it around as well, right? Because the problem is people look and then they're like, hey, oh, I thought it was an hour earlier, and then they look at it again, oh, I thought it was an hour earlier, and it kind of wrecks the 30-minute notifications and everything else as well. Oh, and then thank you, Angel's Army. Yeah, I haven't added any mods for a long time. The last time I added a moderator was Hilda DC, and she's been with us for a year. But we have a good team of what I believe are about 8 moderators that are here all the time. Almost everybody's here. But I also use the robots to take the pressure off of the moderators. Like, so luckily Scratch and PPA, while he is graciously reminding everybody to give the thumbs up and things like that, the you know, he doesn't have to remind everybody, follow us on Twitter, follow us on Instagram, because the robots are doing that, right? And you can really help your moderators by doing that. It's wonderful when you have people who are willing to moderate for you, but the hope, of course, I hope for everybody, is to make sure that they can enjoy the streams too. You know, because sometimes things can get intense when you get some trolling coming in or heated debates and stuff like that. The moderators have to focus on the chat. They're not able to enjoy the stream. So the more you do with Nightbot and Streamlabs and Stream Elements and getting those things tweaked around nice, you can really help your moderators to enjoy the stream as well. There's Makeup Mom and Son, for instance. Scratch and PPA always with us. Michael's Adventures is often here. Sam's Vlogs, Trains, and More when we're in a better time slot for him. Corinne's Life was here. Corinne's Life. Kristen Welton, of course, my love, is here often. Occasionally her daughter Kira Welton, and Emotion, our talented singer and songwriter friend, and Hilda DC, like I said, as well. I hope I haven't left anybody off the list, but I think these are the moderators that are with us all the time. For which I'm extremely grateful. So, Mr. Fulton Mraz has been with TuberChat from the very beginning. This is another creator who's been connected to me for over 2 years. He comes in occasionally. Well over 2,000 subscribers right now, and hopefully we can push him a little bit farther towards the 2,100 he's going to be thinking about. He does a lot of focusing on other creators and has interviewed a lot of friends and family members from TuberChat. So hopefully everybody will enjoy that. When you get there, I'm just going to spin the wheel. We'll get another channel up here. And if there's anybody who hasn't been on the wheel or the screen, just please say anything at all, and I will make sure that I get you on there right away. Ultimate Acres is coming up right now. We'll see what they've got going on for us. And here they are right now. This is a creator I'm still getting to know. They've got 58 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther, maybe up and over the 60 they're thinking about, a little bit closer to their first 100. And I'm just going to look through your other videos and see if you've got anything longer. So they've just got the one long video for now. So as you put more, I will try to catch up with you and make sure I get to know your content a little bit better. But hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting to Ultimate Acres. They're obviously a loyal and dedicated supporter, as they've been back with us again already. And I've just got another window open over here. Just looking at something in the background. There's Writing with Emotion New Soul right now. I was just talking about emotion. That's funny. Writing with Emotion New Soul is in the house with their second channel. So let's spin the wheel. We'll get another channel up here. We didn't look at emotion today, did we? Even after 3 days, the days are blending into me. I don't think so yet. I don't think we looked at emotion today. Team Goodman is coming up right now. This is a dynamic couple of creators. They post every single day, whether it's a video or a live stream. I'm just going to set my reminder for your premiere. I'm always behind with them because they post so frequently, but I'm going to take this video, add it into my catch-up list, and I'm going to take your featured video and add it into my catch-up list as well, because they're tough to keep up with. They're fully monetized, lots of ways to support them, including super chats and memberships when we get there. Hopefully everybody will enjoy that when they get there and supporting them in that way. Team Goodman brings us pure variety. Now sometimes they collaborate with other creators as well. Sometimes the videos are indoors, as you can see, sometimes outdoors, and they bring us just pure variety, so hopefully everybody will enjoy that. Peacekeeper is on the wheel right away, and let's spin. We'll see who's coming up next. We're going to look at Stormin CA. And this is a brand new connection for Superchat, so we'll see what they've got going on their channel right now. If I can type. We knew we'd get it eventually. So we'll see what they got going on. They got 1,270 subscribers right now. They're fully monetized. Lots of ways to support them when we get there, including super chats and memberships. Looks like we've got some more coins here. Oh, that's interesting. These are special coins. And then a lot of delicious looking stuff as well. So it looks like pure variety on this channel. Fully monetized, lots of ways to support them when we get there, including super chats and memberships. Now, I don't watch videos or subscribe while I live stream, but what I'm going to do is take one of your latest videos. I'm going to take this 23-minute video here. I'm going to add this into my catch-up list. That will help me, or I meant to add that, pardon me, into my watch later list. I'm clicking around too much. And then that will, after the live stream, allow me to go through my watch later list and watch your video in full. I'll leave you a meaningful, genuine comment related to the content of that video. When I get there, I will give you a thumbs up, subscribe, turn your notification bell on, as I do for all creators. That should make our connection stick, and then hopefully you're subscribed to Superchat as well. You have our notification bell on so you don't miss our further live streams. We're always here Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, but the times change so that we can meet different creators from around the world in different time zones. Emotion is coming up right now. We'll see what they've got going on, and actually all that fluff and stuff, I'm just looking for a link right now. I always type Emotion New Soul. Emotion New Soul is a talented singer and songwriter. Now, they happen to be here both as a moderator and a gold member, so we will see their link drop by Nightbot every 30 minutes or so. hopefully I'm not going to mess this one up here. We'll see. I'll keep an eye on it in the background. Emotion has, when I type in this creator's name, what I do is I type in Emotion New Soul, because that's the kind of music we're going to find when we get there, New Soul R&B music. And on this channel, this creator brings us their original works, usually in the form of music videos, sometimes in the form of compilations of those music videos, and that can be in either premieres or live streams. So we've joined this creator many times for that reason. They are fully monetized, lots of ways to support them, including super chats and memberships when we get there. And I will just take a very quick look at their second channel, Writing with Emotion New Soul, where we get a behind the scenes look at the creator and the writing process, so we get to meet Emotion and see how they create their original works, which is really, really cool. Hopefully everybody will enjoy that when you get there. And Emotion does some reaction videos on both channels, as a matter of fact. I'm just going to spin the wheel and I'm going to drop the link for everybody. I hope these creators were not finishing, but Yogi Hollow Farm is a longtime friend and the first creator to ever have sent me a sticker in the mail. As a matter of fact, I know that sticker swaps are kind of a popular thing between YouTubers. So we're going to give them a raid right now. So I've just dropped a link. I'm going to pin it. Yogi Hollow Farm comes to us from the homesteading community. And the homesteading community has a lot of extremely loyal and dedicated, not to mention generous creators within. So I'm going to get Peacekeeper up here. That'll be the last channel that we look at for today. Hopefully we didn't miss anybody. And Peacekeeper is another generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter with 169 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 170, maybe even up and over that if we can. And if anybody hasn't already given a thumbs up, I hope you will. Also, please remember to give a thumbs up on your way out and into Yogi Hollow Farm when you get there. Please say Tuber Chat Raid, so you know they know that you came from here. They've already got a lot of people in there, but I noticed that forgive me, Healthy G Mom just came in, and that happens to be a member. So we'll put their channel up right away. We'll see what they got going on. You just caught us at the end of the live stream today, but thank you for coming in. They're fully monetized as well with super chats and memberships available over there. Thank you, Eternity Luck Scratcher. Thank you for coming in again after work. I've just dropped a link again, and I've pinned it for Yogi Hollow Farm. I hope everybody will go over there and just mention Tuber Chat Raid when you get there. I will leave this live stream running for an extra 3 minutes so that we can all clean up our connections here, but you will be welcome to meet more people over in that live chat as well. There could be some other people in there as well, so you just want to start a conversation before connecting, but there will definitely be a lot of people up for it there. The homesteading community is a very supportive community. So thank you, everybody. Forgive my delay in the time changes today, but I do appreciate every moment everybody spends, especially at an uncommon hour like this. We will be back tomorrow at 4 p.m. Eastern. Thanks, everyone. Bye-bye.